All right, I click the button. It's starting. All right, I think we're up.
Okay, Flash uses a 1 million token context window by default. So yeah, it has a million token by default. I think up to 2 million, which is honestly pretty impressive.
Love it. Tons of space.
Yeah. Well, you can upload a whole video into Gemini. Like you could just take the entire MP4 and send it into Gemini. I don't think that's what we want to do, but we could do. Okay, so what are the deliverables here? We want a markdown file for the episode webpage. We want a segment markdown thing for the newsletter because we're going to do a monthly newsletter that's going to be like basically a summary of our 4 episodes of the month, right? Like maybe key takeaways or something.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so we want
bring that.
so let's have it make like a single markdown file that's like a newsletter segment or something.
Yep.
Maybe we should save all of these assets to a single directory.
Totally.
Okay, what else do we want? Do we want tweets, LinkedIn posts, any of that type of stuff?
Yep. I think that would be good for just offloading that. What else do we have written down?
Say make 10 tweets, 20 tweets.
Let's start with 10. They tend like I find as soon as it try to make tweets, it always adds like hashtags and like a lot of lame things. So we might have
there's some interesting prompts you can do for that. I've played with that before. I've my dislike of writing tweets has led me to make so many different prompts for trying to make tweets programmatically. And you have to tell it it's not a tweet. You just have to tell it it's short form text content. That's like or like high impact, high value, short form text content is kind of the way you prompt that. The other thing we could do too with DSPy is give it a whole set of tweets as like examples, like really good tweets. Like we could even use our tweets that we have.
Yeah, and a few other accounts that we like.
Yeah, and actually I watched this really cool video with DSPy for, I'm obsessed with DSPy, but you can do you can actually using an optimizer modify the weight of a model. So we could have a Mistral 7B or a Llama 3 model where the weights actually get modified. So it's kind of like a fine tune. So it actually fine tunes it based off. I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll make some tweets. We'll make a video description. Yeah. Yep. LinkedIn posts maybe.
Yeah. I mean, LinkedIn's trash anyways, so
that's fair.
Add to the slop.
I want to use the word slop. That's one word. There we go. Okay. LinkedIn post slop. Any other deliverables you're thinking of? I guess the like critique thing, like suggestions for next time or something.
Yeah, feedback.
Critique. For next time. I just have that already, so that would just be easy.
Oh, we've actually had a few people commenting. What up, tech friend? Sullen Turner, Cameron. Oh man, thanks for joining. Just get everyone up to speed because we're not experts at this. We're still getting started. We end up figuring out how to get LiveShare working with Cursor, but also LiveShare isn't the best in Cursor because it'll have the tab suggestions based on what the other person's writing. So it's a little unintuitive for now, but it's not the easiest thing, but we can always share how to do that after. But what we're putting together is a script combining our scripts from the last episode. So we'll fully have a pipeline where we can just upload the MP4 that we make and then generate all these assets. Because the script that I put together by itself is cool. The YouTube stuff I put together is cool, but like putting them together is just going to unlock a whole new time saving that we can spend, building cooler stuff. So thanks for joining in. All right, Ty, back to the building.
Okay, it's cool. We have people here. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was just gonna be like you and me, maybe one other person. But all right, here we go. Okay, yeah, let's make this pipeline. Okay, so we're gonna take the video. We're gonna get a transcript and diarize it. Have a really high quality transcript. With that transcript, we could use the summary, but I think you're right. We should just use the full transcript if we have 1.5 million free tokens a day.
Yeah.
Web page, newsletter segment, 10 tweets, YouTube video description, LinkedIn post slop, and critique to improve it for the next time. All right. Anything else we want to add to this?
I mean, I think this is a good start. What else we want to upload to YouTube? I would like to eventually get to the point where we can auto-generate the thumbnail, but right now we haven't really sussed it out enough. And getting my existing generate thumbnail script, it's nowhere near good enough. Like, I've just been using Canva, so I say we leave it like this. Well, if we upload to YouTube, yeah, we can still edit stuff after the fact. So just hit the upload button and then go in, add that description. I wonder if we can. Do you know if the API has the ability to set the description?
Let me see. Hopefully, I think it does actually. When I was looking at it.
Nice.
To API. Post video. Let me check real quick, but I'm pretty sure you can upload video. Yep. Title, description, tags, category, and privacy status, like private or public. That's what you get.
Sweet. Plenty.
Okay. Yeah, that should be good. Nice. Okay. And I have all that YouTube code already, so that's probably going to be the hardest part of this, is getting the YouTube upload to work. Let's see here. Okay, so I guess this is a good start, huh?
Yep. Yeah. So, do you want to like just dump this all in one file, or do you want to do different files?
I kind of like different files.
I mean, it's gonna have to get to there anyways eventually.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like the one main.py and then like, all the logic put in different files.
Yeah.
As I'm sure you do already.
Transcribe.py. I can just dump my stuff in there.
Perfect. We're also going to need. Should make like a make content.py.
I've actually had success too, having like an AI service.
Oh, nice.
So we can just pull that in, and we don't have to worry about each of us having it over and over.
Gotcha. I will get my Gemini stuff over for you.
So I've been putting up standalone scripts in my AI toolkit, but locally, all of my scripts point to my AI service. So I'm just going to make sure I grab the right stuff. Yeah, I'll put up mine, and then we can just update it to use Gemini, because mine's just set up for Grok and Ollama. I think Anthropic, actually.
Gotcha. I just pasted in my Gemini response one in there too, so we can use that how we want. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, just calling Gemini. So, okay.
So, what's the general plan for like smooshing all this together? Do you want to just like divide and conquer, or?
Yeah, I say you start getting the transcript. Well, I guess your transcript stuff already works, doesn't it?
I want to, yeah, it will work on my machine because I have Whisper installed and the Pianote model installed. Have you
Gotcha.
Have you gone through that by chance? You'll probably want to at some point.
No, I haven't, but I really should. All right, I'm gonna make a README too, so that we can add notes and things. That's where all this stuff should live.
It's a little overkill. Did you...
I'll start working on all the content stuff.
You just set temp to 0?
I think I had it set to where I can customize it, but like it doesn't really matter. Yeah, you can just set it to 0. Oh, that's a cool little function you got there. All right.
All right, I'm gonna follow you around for a bit. Look at that! Look at that! 10x dev.
Look at me go. I just like have all the structure here. Okay. Nice. Okay. I'm just gonna make all these little. I mean, basically, those are all just LLM requests, right? So I'm just gonna like import the AI service and just make a query, pass in the whole transcript, and then we just write prompts for it.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Query. Oh, wait, no, that's not what I would do. Man, I missed TypeScript land. Let's see here, AI service. That's not what I want. Come on. Import. What is it called? AI service. Okay, and then I guess. Oh no. Getting some stage fright here.
Yeah, and especially where I have it set up in my local do a certain way, we're trying to manipulate it. It's just like, what did I do before?
Did I really put a semicolon or a? Oh my goodness, that is not
TypeScript.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh boy. All right. This is not what I need here. Okay, making web page. I love that like the code for this is going to be super fast and going to take us no time at all, but actually writing all the prompts is going to take us forever.
Yeah.
I feel like just tuning in the prompts is just so much more important. I'll have to think about where DSPy makes sense in here too. In some places it makes sense, other places it doesn't. Maybe for tweets it would make sense. I don't know. Oh well, I'll play around with it.
Yeah, well, I imagine it will have value eventually in all the spots as we get like examples we want. Tweets are the most obvious because I think their default's horrible, but like default LLM output for tweets.
Right. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Need a better prompt for that for sure. Oh yeah, I moved everything from main.py into the README, which makes more sense. And then I just had Claude make it look prettier.
Perfect.
Yeah. Nothing I love more than after a long day of coding than doing more code.
Yeah, but now we're doing it with supervisors and people critiquing.
Yeah, true. We're taking all the
too easy all day.
Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Based on... Sure. No. Okay. That's good enough for right now. Let's see if it'll do that for all of these. Yeah. All right. Man, I'm really just slopping it up over here. Just tabbing my way to success. There's probably a more efficient way to do all of this, but whatever. Okay. Oh, wait, model too. I forgot about that. Oh, I guess model right now is just Gemini. So do I need to pass in a model?
Yeah, no, we'll add customizability later. Let's just get it working in Gemini. We want them tokens.
Love it. Okay. Should I send you my API key?
Yeah. Wait.
I don't know the best way to do that.
Not through the Google Meet, that's for sure.
Yeah, it sounds like a bad idea.
Actually, send it on Signal.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna paste it right into Signal. Signal's secure, right?
Totally. Oh no, I used the desktop app. It's definitely not.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty much using exclusively the desktop app. It's wild. I actually get your notifications now, and I can actually respond promptly. I used to just be using Twitter to not respond at all in the right time.
Oh man, I'll probably cover this in one episode. I've set up Bitwarden Secret Manager locally to control my API keys. So at rest, all my API keys are encrypted. And I made this nice command, new API key, where I just put in like the command is new API key, and then the key, then the value, and it locks it in, and then it's synced across all the devices I want, but all encrypted. And then I have it was so good setting up with Claude helping me out, just going through all the process, and I can't get over how good things are for devs now.
It really is so good. We were barbaric and just like 3 years ago. I'm glad that I became a dev during that era.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
Yeah.
kind of like I'm glad I saw what high school is like without TikTok kind of thing.
Yeah, man. Even just like Instagram. I went up to university when Instagram took off, and I was just like, phew, dodge that bullet.
We dodged the influencer bullet there for a second there.
Yeah, sorry, Gen Z.
Yeah, right?
Okay, Google Gemini API key is saved.
Okay, I need these to save. Okay. Content equals. Yeah, so we need to save this. Do we just save it in this repo? Should I save it to our? No, I should save it to Obsidian. Duh, right?
Oh, you mean like the output from this?
Content, yeah.
Yeah.
Save it to Obsidian.
I wonder how we can do that. We'll probably need an environment variable for like tool use Obsidian path, because both of our vault paths are going to be different.
Right. Okay. That makes sense. I'm kind of just as you can tell, the prompts have zero thought behind them right now.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
I'm just kind of keeping it like that. I'm just going to take the content of all of these, and then I'm going to make a utility function to just save the output as a file into Obsidian.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a great idea using a environment variable. Okay, let's see here. I actually probably should make like a utils. Okay. Let's see here. I have so much of this code already. I don't need to rewrite this.
And this is not going in the repo, because that's just web, right? Or we can just always like append the path to the GitHub repo from the vault. So
yeah.
It'd be like tool use vault path / repo, and then you're in it.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, I forgot I have to hook up the GitHub API to post the markdown file to the. Maybe that one should happen after it uploads to YouTube, so that it can paste in the video links and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, we should probably have a before and after, because like we'll need the description before, but like tweets and stuff, that doesn't matter. That won't take long though. That's the thing. Like we're not really time constrained by a lot of this.
So really, there's only the after one that really matters of the web content.
Yeah.
Maybe the newsletter segment too, so I can include the URL. Does the LinkedIn post have the URL too?
I don't know. Yeah, it does. Yeah, because LinkedIn, they limit the video length. We can't post directly to LinkedIn. So.
Gotcha. Okay. Make all pre YouTube content. All right, I'm just gonna take the web content newsletter. I guess we'll take the tweets too. We don't really need those till after anyway. And the LinkedIn post. So we'll just make the description and I guess the critique before, sure. And then all this will be after the fact. Okay, all right. Are you just watching me code right now?
No, sorry, I'm doing the local setting up my stuff.
Okay, cool. It's fine if you are. That's fine.
Why didn't that work? Oh, just gotta do. Reset. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Got that to work. Ah, Anton. What up, Anton?
That's not what I want. So I guess this is stop. Is that no? Oh wait. Oh, I stopped environment. Right. Sure. Okay.
Oh man, I got way too many windows open. So 1 a.m. for Anton. He's tuning in Thai. Make it entertaining.
Oh, all right. Thanks for being here. I need to. How do I entertain people through code?
I don't know.
Oh, it's by using Claude Composer. That's how.
Oh.
Honestly, I like Claude Composer. It's just so unhinged and just works like almost too well to where it just makes too many files and modifies too much stuff for me to track.
Sorry, am I unaware of what? Are you thinking of Cursor Composer or is Cloud Composer a thing?
Oh yeah, Cursor Composer.
Okay. Well,
yeah,
as soon as like Pietro came out with Cloud Engineer, I'm just like, there are too many tools. So
yeah, that's fair. That's good call out. Like, but yeah, Cursor Composer. Just hit the command line. Yeah, it is powerful. It's best with Claude, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just makes so much stuff that it's hard to keep track of what it's actually doing.
Yeah.
And it makes so many permanent changes. I mean, it's not permanent, it's Git, but it just every time I've used it, I've had to modify so much of it that I haven't used it enough, I don't think. Okay, what am I doing here? Let's see here. I think maybe we should have it come up with a title too, huh?
Yeah, I found their titles weren't the best.
You make such great titles for the YouTube so far, so it might be a hard thing to.
Well, I'm trying to have it be like Google search engine optimized because I'm not good with the like clickbaity hooks, and I don't really want to be. I want if someone's like, "Oh, I'd love to know how to extract data from video," have it be very obvious.
That makes sense. Well, I like the style you have so far. Maybe I'll just copy and paste the titles we have so far into the prompt and just be like, make it kind of like this based on what the transcript is based off of.
Yeah, I'm also one thing I think might be cool to add is when we export the video from Descript, it has the markers as metadata for chapters. So if we actually run it, like one of the scripts early is actually capturing the metadata, instead of just being like Mike's demo, Ty's demo, we can actually give it a name there, and then it can use that, like it can percolate that through, because it could say like, you know, we'll say like take the 2 demos and put that as the title.
Oh, that's smart.
Because that way we don't have to type it in once and then it's in the metadata, so then that'll feed through the rest of the processing. I don't know. I've never extracted metadata from MP4, so I'll have to go chat with Claude briefly, but
good luck.
Yeah, I feel like that's fitting in the transcription because I actually saw it when I was debugging this. I just had a bunch of print statements going through, And I was like, oh my god, like you nailed the timestamps perfectly. How did you do that? And it's like, it's just the metadata. And I was like, oh wow, Descript.
Impressive. Yeah, I love and hate Descript.
Yeah, yeah. If
Love hate
anyone,
relationship.
if anyone from Descript is watching, we have some feedback.
Boy, do we have thoughts.
Yeah, there are thoughts, good and bad. Also, I don't know if you noticed, I made a spinner using the moon emojis, and it's actually really cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Was that a Claude one shot too?
Well, Claude gave it with the like the / pipe /, and I was like, oh, make it cooler. Here's some emojis. They're just like random hand emojis. I was like, isn't there anything that's more like smooth that transition? Then the moons. I was like, wow, well done. So Claude
perfect.
nudged.
I love that. Do you think we should have some sort of like input on the first year? So like, you run, Python main.py, pass in the path to the video. And then it maybe just walks you through a little process, like what episode number is this? Or should this just be all automated? I don't know. Because we could just get from the YouTube API, get how many videos we have and just assume what episode it is based on the number of videos we have.
So I think even things like, I'm not, just because I'm ignorant as to the YouTube API, but even like this live is going to be uploaded there, but it won't be in our videos. It's under a different tab, but I don't know if that gets returned in the videos array. So I feel like if we can just enter in a number, that's not the end of the world.
Gotcha. Okay, we'll just do that then. We'll just make a number for it. So we'll just do like an input field or something to, I guess we could pass it in as a flag too. Either way.
I like passing things in as flags. It's just,
let's do a flag then. So we'll have to do like the argparse stuff in the main.py so we can process all that.
I'll pull one example I've done over.
And then with the Obsidian too, I guess this all needs to save into, yeah, you have like episodes and then episode name. All right. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, and we don't have to stick to the current naming convention. If we find something more efficient, I'm happy to change it.
I like it. It's good enough.
Okay. It's standardized.
Yeah.
Don't need service. Ooh, why is... Man, I don't know. Cursor live share, not optimized for it.
No?
No, it's suggesting I tab and just get sort of all my code and replaces it with a single comment.
Oh, that's not what you want.
One thing which I added in to the script, which I thought was helpful, is when it diarizes it, it separates the speakers, but it just says speaker 00 and speaker 01. So I just did a small little function where it'll halt the process and ask us to rename speakers. Since we're pretty consistent with who goes first, who goes second, or at least it's not a surprise after we export it, maybe we could pass like an array in for that. I'm not sure, because we need to provide it with it somehow, and I kind of don't want to have it stop the process for this, since ideally it's just like running in the background or away somewhere. So just something to
I like it. I think you kind of send the intro in every time, so I think we can assume that you go first, maybe?
Yeah, I don't even mind if we... Yeah. Maybe even like the order of the array is the order of the speakers, because I'm just thinking if we have a guest, it's probably going to be me, you, them every time.
Right.
there's been a couple lines total, like through all the videos, a couple lines are just says unknown. So something to deal with in the future, but
Small beans. We'll get this thing. We'll get this thing 95% of the way there, and then optimize. Huh?
love it. Cursor, man, I tell you. I love it. I love it. I'm not bashing it, but I've been slowly moving away from it.
Oh, really? What are you moving towards?
NVim, NeoVim, trying.
Oh man, good luck.
Things like config and whatnot, it's phenomenal just for like really quick edits. For just, yeah, still got some hours to put in before we get there.
Man, if you switch to Vim, I'm gonna be really jealous.
Well, I even discovered there's like games on the internet that just like help you with the Vim muscle memory. So I'm like, I like games, and that might accelerate things a bit. But
hey, there you go.
It's also like finding the time in the day. But I got enough of the basics down that yeah, any dot files or stuff like that, it's always Vim.
Love it.
Good night, Anton. Thanks for swinging by.
Is this on YouTube?
Yeah, actually, I'm unsure if it's on both Tool Use and my own YouTube. I've had mine synced to this account for a while, but I went to configure the Tool Use YouTube last night. It said you gotta wait 24 hours, and that was like 9 p.m. And it's not even 7 right now, but I think it worked. And then on X, it's streaming on my own personal, and then I tried to connect it to Tool Use, but it said you need to be premium. So then I paid for premium, so we're gonna be, blue check mark, but they need to review the account, so my procrastination didn't pay off. So
that's a bummer.
We're at least Twitch, my YouTube, and my X.
That's good enough for now.
It's good enough for now. Oh, apparently Live on X 66 views. Wow.
Yeah, we got a whole 68 subscribers. Who's going to be our 69th?
Yeah.
I'm glad you laugh at dumb things like that.
Funny numbers. Yeah, actually, there's been like decent growth the last little bit. It's still obviously early days, slow moving, but just seeing those little bursts, like when we do a little of engagement, and then the positive response people have, I love it. It's really like energizing.
People seem to actually like it. Honestly, I'd rather have 100 people really like our content than 10,000 people barely care.
Yeah, we're not under the illusion that this is a mass market production. We're quite niche, but our niche is the best.
Definitely niche, but that's okay. Okay, I got the obsidian stuff done, I think.
So I want to follow Tyler in a bit. All right.
Let's see. Obsidian. Let's see here. That does not look right.
Give it time. Just cooking. Absolutely.
This should just be description. Duh. Naming things really is the hardest part of coding. All right, there we go.
But soon it'll be AI naming for AI consuming.
It's a good point. That's a good point.
Man, I come from like a hefty Golang background where a lot of the variables are just like single letters, and
Oof.
yeah, sticking to like idiomatic Go. I don't know. I like Go. I like how there's like one correct way to do things, and it's fast. It's performant, but I like my descriptive variable names. So
Yeah, me too. I'd rather have it be like almost a sentence long so I understand what it is.
actually, speaking of languages, did you hear Linus Torvald was ripping on Rust a little bit because they're trying to do that Linux core
Oh, really?
refresh rate? Yeah, and he's like the infrastructure is not stable and it's taking a lot
Oh,
longer than
no.
expected. Yeah.
Oh, that hurts to hear. He was really praising it at the open source Linux conference I was at. I literally watched him present on stage. He was like, "Yeah, we love Rust. It's great too." And I was like, "Yeah, let's go Rust." That was actually before we did any open interpreter stuff in Rust.
Yeah. Gotta keep pushing on it.
I guess that was a little bit of a leak right there. I shouldn't leak stuff on stream.
Oh no, I feel like at a house party we talked about a potential
Oh yeah, you're right.
Rust exploration.
You're so right. Okay, also we're streaming this on YouTube, right? Are you seeing like comments somewhere or like people chatting?
Yeah, so Descript actually aggregates them, so I have it there. But yeah, if you go to Mike Bird's, there's a few like K447 says give it time just cooking. So that's why I had that random outburst before. I'll try to make it more obvious when I'm talking to you versus.
Okay. So wait, were you seeing this on your mic channel?
Yes.
Or in these? Oh, okay, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm on a tool use video and I didn't see.
Is it streaming on Tool Use as well?
It is, yeah.
Cool.
So that kind
Man,
of.
but
Oh, there we go.
Tool Use, we're up to what? You said 68 subs?
68, yeah.
And my personal's 450, so we gotta at least pass my personal.
451 now. I just subscribed. I can't believe I
Oh,
wasn't
man.
subscribed to it yet. Okay.
And then I also have the Twitter stream open, but honestly, Twitter live streaming's subpar. They've got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see here. Description. Let's just return the description. Okay. Now. Oh, wow. You filled in this main.py.
I
Nice.
also removed a bunch, so it's mostly just print statements, to be honest. We still got work to do.
Okay, gotcha.
But also, I'm just not sure. Like, we'll need the Hugging Face token. Also, this might be a good. Maybe this is a good spot to have the vault path. I don't know. Premature optimization. I'm trying to not do that too much.
Yeah, I did the vault path in utils.py, but we totally could put it in main too. Either way.
Also, just for your awareness, I updated it to what I used. But if you've already set yours, we can
Oh,
change it.
that works. No, I haven't used that at all, so that's totally fine.
Nice. Just because, yeah, I have 3 Obsidian vaults, so I want to make sure I don't want you putting your stuff in my notes one.
I won't do that to you. I won't do it to you. Wow, that's such a cool little moon spinner.
And it's so simple. At the first iteration, it was like pulling in this package and doing all these things. I'm like, no, just iterate, make it easy, and then
Let's make it simple.
Yeah.
I really want to see it spin now, but that'll be a surprise for when we run this thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to add from make content, make all pre-YouTube content. All right, so this is gonna have our description. Kind of weird, but whatever. Okay, so that's gonna give us a YouTube description. So once we have a description, we can post to YouTube, right?
Yes.
I'll make another file for post to YouTube.
Yeah, that's the only blocker. Because no matter what, we'll have to do the thumbnail manually, but that's
Gotcha.
that's fine. We post it and then maybe even we post it private and then go up, add the thumbnail, change to public. I don't know how much manual we want. I don't mind doing that. Give it like one last look over.
I don't want any clicks, Mike. That's
I
not
love
what
the ambition.
I'm about.
That's why this is gonna be
Human in
huge.
the loop. Just one click, we're done.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. We can have one little step there. That makes sense. Probably check to see if the description it made isn't garbage too, and whatever else. Okay.
Also, one thing I haven't confirmed is if both of our audio is coming through clearly. I know mine is because I got my mic right here. I'm seeing a lot of movement in OBS, so I think yours is coming through too.
Okay, it must be. I also realized I'm using my MacBook mic. I need to be plugging in my good mic.
Oh, come on! Don't treat our viewers like that. Give them a
I
good
know.
start.
Damn. Is that any better? Does it? Do you hear anything?
It got way quieter, but
Can you? Does it sound any better now?
yes, absolutely.
All right. Cool. Nice. Okay. Let's see here. I guess post to YouTube next. Oh man, that's gonna be a doozy of a function. I should probably get started on that.
Step 1, create a video. Easy. Oh wait.
Hate it too. Man, we could just skip the whole first part. Why are we even starting a podcast? Just have it create the video too. All right. Post YouTube description. I guess the title too, right? So we'll need a title. I don't know if we want to write the title or have it make the title based on. We'll have it make the title. That's what we decided on. That's right. Okay. Transcription. I'm going to save the title to Obsidian. No, I don't need to do that. I don't think. Oh, I should just do this. Don't have a make title.
You mentioned that the Google Auth. I think you mentioned Google Auth was trash to set up, like just very annoying.
Yeah.
Was the YouTube API better, or was it also?
Oh no, YouTube API sucks to set up. Honestly, it's really kind of annoying. You have to like authenticate through the terminal, which is super weird.
Oh, does it open up a browser? Or does it ask for your?
It literally opens a browser. Yeah, it's this whole thing. But it's fine. I'll show you how to do it once it's in there, and you should be able to just run on your machine, and then you can just like sign into tool use, and then it should just be authenticated. And I think it saves that authentication for like 2 or 3 weeks, so you won't have to do it for a while. But there's a chance that when this thing uploads, it might like prompt you to sign in. So
that's okay. We do have leeway for a couple clicks, so
makes me sad. Makes me sad. That's okay. Okay, so we need a title to.
Wonder if we get Open Interpreter to monitor the terminal for login requests, and then it can handle it.
Oh, that's clever.
That'd be
Yeah.
Because I mean, I use Bitwarden, so it would just be click. It's not like it has to actually get my credentials.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I bet we could get OI to do that, or we could just have it attempt to log in right when you hit start instead of doing all this stuff. It just makes sure it's signed into YouTube.
Yeah.
That would.
All right. Stretch goal.
Stretch goal. Yeah. Okay. All right. Post to YouTube. Oh, I should really get started on this post to YouTube. I don't want to. I'm gonna do it. Okay. Transcription. Path, maybe? Yeah. Oh boy.
All right, did you figure that? I'm just gonna do a quick recap. So, MainPy takes in a video path and the output directory, which we're actually going to set up to automatically point to Obsidian Vault. We'll need the Hugging Face token. We will move the vault path here. I think that's already inferred with the output. I guess we can keep the... We'll probably want to change this name from model size to Whisper model size. Just to be more...
Good call.
Compute type. I don't know if we'll ever want to change this. I'll leave it in for now, but can't imagine we'll be like, oh, I'd rather it perform worse.
Yeah. Let that be then.
I'll take that O2 for now. Transcribe, diarize the video. Two, identify the speakers. Three, next asset, the SRT file. Or process transcript, generate content. Host to YouTube. Then we will have some posting steps.
Nice. Is there a category you've been specifying for YouTube?
Yeah, science and technology.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, they don't have anything more specific. But I mean, you know. It works.
Yeah, it'll do. Okay, science and technology. Okay, looks like we actually could authenticate first. Like this code right here, if you're looking at my screen, is this just starts a little like local server, which gets your credentials and then saves that to like a file. We might be able to run that as like the first thing. And then if you're authenticated, all this should just work. I don't know if that's over optimizing though.
Sorry, I got distracted. Chris just joined and is showing some love. Will we both need this JSON file?
I think you'll actually no, I think we'll both need it. Yes, it'll generate on your computer and it'll also generate on my computer, but I think because it's the same account we're posting to, I think it'll technically be the same JSON file.
Cool.
So it should be pretty straightforward, but oh man, there's so much crap I have to do in this here. I have to specify the JSON file, authenticate it. Oh man, I hate Google APIs, man. I spent so much time on this last week.
I will give you a bit of a break because I gotta hop off somewhat shortly, so we don't need to finish this today. But
I should hop off too at some point.
Had a little bit of a late start, so going a bit over.
That makes sense. Okay, before I do that, let me just do video ID. So that's going to return the video ID. If we have the video ID, we can do all sorts of stuff. That's where we want to do the make all. So this is post. Transcription, episode number. Let's also give it a Video ID. Let me make sure that is where we want it. Transcription. Episode number. Video ID. Okay. Okay, this is feeling like it's in a pretty good spot right now. We just made some serious progress on this.
Yeah, man.
We haven't really touched the prompts at all. We haven't really tried to run it yet, but so far so good.
Yeah. I mean, went from nothing to something.
I'll take it.
To smish a bit of our progress together. So, and I'd say the biggest win of this so far is we figured out how to do live share with Cursor.
Yeah, that was cool. I mean, I'm down to do this every once in a while. This is kind of fun.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be a little bit of content in itself for you, or even just like a little write up, maybe a tweet that you owe to just
Hey, there it
do
is.
it, because that's valuable. People would love that.
There's
And
all sorts of
it
high
might
alpha here.
expedite Cursor to try to figure out how to do it well.
They really should. Yeah, honestly, that could make a pretty good tweet. Just use your dev tools to hijack it and collaboratively code in Cursor.
Pretty cool.
Love it.
Sweet, man.
All right, man. Well, I guess I'll let you go. I might
I
hit
will.
record this tonight, but
Do
I'll leave it for
you
now.
want me to make just a repo under my account?
Yeah, sure, that works.
Cool. I'll push this up and then we'll have
Just
some-
share it with me, and then I'll be on the same thing.
We can kind of chip away, like, I don't know, without the pressure of observers, be able to just tidy up a bit.
Right.
Get there.
I need to make my demo for this week too. I haven't done that yet. Have you started your demo?
Yes.
Of course you have. Yes. All right. I will. I need to start mine. I'll do that tonight.
Yeah. No. Let's not do any teasers here. I was thinking about it, but we'll talk about it offline. People
Okay,
should just
all right.
tune in next week. Like, watch episode 2, and then you'll love it, and then episode 3 will be even better.
That's perfect.
Sweet, man.
All right, man. We're looking forward to it. I guess I'll talk to you Friday.
Yeah.
Oh wait, tomorrow actually. I'll talk to you tomorrow and then Friday.
Yeah. Actually, I'm just gonna kill the stream, and then let's chat for like 2 minutes.
Deal.
All right. Bye, everyone. Thanks for
See
tuning
you
in.
guys. Thanks all three of you.